How's it going, guys? It's Poetry Said, and welcome to a short video that I just felt like making for no real reason in particular. I'm going to be talking to you guys about Victoria 2. So I've never played this game for my channel and stuff, and the reason why is because I actually just got into it about like 2 weeks ago, and so I just wanted to make a video talking about my thoughts on it, and maybe in the future it'll help someone make a decision about whether or not they should buy it, because I play a lot of grand strategy games, as you know if you watch any of my channel. I have like 500 hours in EU4, roughly like 200 in CK2, and about another 100 into Hearts of Iron 3. But I never played Victoria 2 for some reason, and I bought it like 6 months ago and then never like downloaded it. I just didn't feel like learning a whole new grand strategy game, so then I just got into it, like I already said. And I just wanted to talk to you guys about my thoughts on it, so that you know if you should buy it or if you should check it out. If you like the other grand strategy games of this generation, I guess you could say, and how it stands up to those, in my opinion. And I'll just go ahead and say right off the bat, my opinion is very positive. So let's go ahead and just get into the game. And I'm not gonna go in depth or anything. I just kind of want to talk about stuff. So let's go to my Italy game I was doing. I did Sardinia, Piedmont, and then formed Italy. So what are the things that differ about this game? Well, when I started it, it reminded me a lot right off the bat of Hearts of Iron, and I think it still does a lot. I think the games that I think it reminds me most of, it's to me like a mix of EU4 and Hearts of Iron 3, and I really like that. It's different. And it's very, very interesting with the new mechanics it adds and stuff, or rather the new ones it adds that are the things that differ and stuff. But at the same time, it is similar to them. So let's just look at. I'll just point out some basic similarities. If you've played EU4, it's similar in the way the provinces work, and that's similar between all the grand strategy games. Like you have terrain and stuff. Farmlands doesn't give you a bonus. There's bonuses and stuff. There's hills, river crossings, all this stuff. But then on the other hand, the battle system is very similar to Hearts of Iron, and the military system in general. There's a supply bar. It's like the exact same icon almost. It measures the speed even. It measures the strength and organization of the units. And that's all very interesting. The army composition is similar to EU4 in that there's infantry, cavalry, and artillery. And then there's also some other units too that you can add, like engineers. But in that sense, it's really like a mix of the two, it seems like. And of course, this game actually came out before both of the other two, I believe. So in fact, it's probably rather that EU4 and Hearts of Iron were influenced by Victoria 2's kind of precedent and stuff. So the map, as you can see, has a very nice feel to it. I really like the way the map looks, and it would take a long time to explain all of the basics. But let me just go through and talk about the things I really like. I really love the population system, and if you guys want me to do some guides about how to get into it, I could try. But I love the population system because you can see every single type of population group in your thing. It gets so detailed if you want it to be, but you don't even need to pay attention to that, because the population is a major part of it. But you can also get some of that information from trade. I love the trade because you can just see very simply price change, the trends and stuff, and that gives you an idea of what you need to micromanage. And that's one really good thing about this game, is that there's so much you can micromanage, but lots of it starts off automated, which is so smart. Like the generals and stuff. If it wasn't automated, it would be awful trying to do all that micro. So I'm so glad that you can automate it, you can in some other games like Hearts of Iron, and you can choose whether or not you want to, which is really nice. But it really comes down to the gameplay loop is mostly about just letting everything run in your country naturally, and then figuring out on the go how you can kind of tweak it. Do I want to raise taxes on a certain class? Do I want to that'll affect the employment in one group, and that'll make it so more people want to become this group. There's a whole bunch of stuff, that just is really fun about that. Just being able to balance it and kind of tweak your nation, but not necessarily needing to micromanage every little part. And then, building factories is so cool. It reminds me kind of I don't know, Monopoly with the houses and the hotels. you know, you put in some money and stuff and invest in it, and then you get more out. And seeing how everything is being affected, and then I haven't even gotten that far into the game. This is the farthest I've gotten, and so you can see I've never even gotten into the imperialism age where I can colonize all this land and stuff. And I can't wait for that. I think that's going to be really, really fun to just really, really fun to try and get into that and imperialize and take all this land over. And I really love the ranking system of the game, diplomacy wise. There's great powers and secondary powers, and like, it's really cool. It really reminds me of something that would genuinely reflect the way that the world kind of looked at the time, in my opinion at least. It really reminds me of being in like U.S. history and European history and learning about this time period, and I really like it. And I haven't even gotten the DLCs yet, and that's one thing. Actually, I have them, and I haven't even played with them yet because I haven't had time. And the DLCs, I've heard, add a ton of stuff, and that's really cool. And I've heard the DLCs are just amazing. And it's like, you need them. You can't play them without. It's just not the same. But anyways, I don't know. I really love this game. I love the political aspect. It's a really fun game, and I would definitely recommend picking it up. If you like EU4 or CK2, but you've been like hesitant to get into Victoria 2 or something, then I would wholeheartedly recommend it, and I would say you should go for it because it is a great game. It's a game I can see. I have like, how many hours do I have? Right, let me check right now. I have 15 hours total in the past 2 weeks, and I can see myself putting in another couple hundred hours before I get bored out at all of this game. So I would recommend it. The music is nice. The effects are nice. Everything is very like immersive. I don't know. I love everything about it so far. So I don't know. Give me your thoughts in the comments if you played this and feel the same way. I would love to hear it. But yeah, just go ahead and leave a comment and a like and subscribe for more if you did enjoy this, and if you thought it was helpful in considering the purchase of this game. I would definitely recommend it. And anyways, though, I will see you guys in the next video of whatever I do. Feel free to check out some of my other grand strategy stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video I do. Goodbye.